What's up everyone? Welcome back to another tutorial, and this time I'm going to be showing you some cool percussion tricks that you can utilize within Ableton. I use these tricks quite a lot, so I'm happy to show you some of these. Here I have a basic kick and bass and two drum racks. One drum rack is actually loaded with various kind of samples. And then I have another one, which is a basic drum rack with just open hats and close hats, and that will just play on top of the other as layered. Okay, so what we're going to do now is kind of try to spice up this one, right? There are a couple of ways to do this, and the first thing that I would want to do is use this random function. So turn that on, and what this does is actually randomizes all the samples in a different order. So this is without the randomizer. Once I turn it on, so playing with the chants and choices, you can get some interesting and really cool variations depending on the kind of samples you're putting. So when you play with the chants, it actually kind of plays the samples in that order, kind of moves around within the samples that's in the grid, and another thing that I would like to do to spice this up is by using another Max for Live device. It's called Buffer Shuffler. It's got some cool tricks under its hood, so we'll just explore those. On the left here, it has all these different patterns that you can play with, parameters. I like to use the stutter one quite a lot, so let's just check that out and see how it sounds. Pretty cool. And a combination of these two can yield some really good results, adding the randomizer and the buffer shuffler. And another one that I like to use a lot is beat repeat. Now this can give you some really excellent tricks and randomized, um, and I really like to use this. Now this one gives you some really randomized tricks, the beat repeat, and in conjunction with the randomizer. So as you can see, using all of them, even including buffer shuffler. So using all of them together makes them makes for a really you can actually do a lot of cool tricks, and I like to use all of this. Another one we can do is what I also like to do is making it a bit more rhythmic by adding some delay to it. So in this case, we take echo. And then lastly, another trick that I also like to do is basically um, using it as an instrument rack and adding some effects and controlling it. For example, in this case, we have an echo, and then I'm also going to drop reverb in it. And then I am going to take a Max for Live device called as LFO, which some of you will be aware of. For those who are not aware of it, it's a really cool trick, uh, really cool little device that can actually add LFO to or movement to anything that you want. And it's actually one of my go-to tools that I use for percussions or pretty much any trick within Ableton. So I'm going to map this to the dry wet of this, and maybe the second one I'll also map to the decay time of this, right here. So I mean, I could map pretty much any parameter or almost everything here, but I'm just sticking to these two. And then I go to the random function here, and then play with the rate. Smoothness, and also the parameter values um, within the LFO as to where it should start and where it should end. So keeping different percentage or different start timings for either of them um, makes it a bit more less predictable. Okay. And yeah, you can also use macros to basically control everything and automate that as well. Yeah, that's it, guys. So I hope you will use some of these tricks and get some cool ideas going on. Because I can definitely tell you I use a lot of this and a lot of my percussion ideas and everything. Anything that I need to do any sort of cool percussion tricks, sound design, etc. I use this technical logbook. It gives me a lot of random and unpredictable ideas, and I like to combine all of them and get some cool things or cool sounds going on. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.